Hi and welcome to this YouTube video. Today I'm taking a look at Neewer's mini camera sliders. Stay tuned. Okay, so my new mini slider by Neewer just came in. Came in this little bag here. It's the 16-inch the 16-inch Neewer slider, camera slider. And so open the bag here, and you have the I wouldn't call it a manual, but a leaflet. Comes with a smartphone holder, should you wish to use a smartphone. Comes with 2 Allen keys, and this is the actual Neewer slider. It's well protected, well packaged. I believe it's aluminum, so it's not the lighter one, but it's still short, still usable, easy to carry. And so let's undo the packaging here. This was delivered by Amazon, and so it was very timely delivery and very well packaged. Okay, so in order to get these rubber bands off, you actually have to move the head. One came off. I'm noticing a lot of grease here on the side. Yeah, it's been greased up pretty good here on the side. Okay, and wow, this is actually better than I thought. Paid about $45 on Amazon for this. Yeah, I think this will work pretty good. They have 50 something dollar one available now on Amazon, the lighter version, so it's not aluminum. But yeah, for $45 this will work very well. Okay, so you're going to need a tripod head for the slider. I had gotten one previously on this little dolly here, and so I'll just transfer it on to the new slider. And so the tripod head is not included with the Neewer mini slider here. Okay, so I had gotten this mini tripod head by Neewer not very long ago, actually. Put on the dolly, and I was going to put it on the new slider now with the camera, and I just noticed the ball head has gotten loose. I probably exceeded the weight with this Sigma lens on my camera, and so yep, sure enough, it was new, pretty new. Just used it once or twice, and already I can't find anything to tighten it that would fix the issue here. So I think Neewer products in general are pretty good for the price, but probably this is my fault, but there's no way I can use this now with the same camera and lens onto the new slider. So I'll just go back to a heavier, regular sized my old Giotto tripod head. So it would have been nice to keep everything light or lighter on the slider here, but I don't have much of a choice. This is my only other full-size tripod head. So we will try this on the slider with the Sony camera and the heavy Sigma lens and see. Now, this being said, the thread of the screw is not the compatible size, so I'm going to have to fix something to be able to tighten it on there, but just for today's purposes, it does fit on it, so it's just that I cannot tighten the head. So it gives a nice weight there on the slider, but I'm going to have to fix it otherwise, change the thread to be able to tighten the whole thing. Okay, so problem solved. Neewer included a thread with the Allen keys here in the package. I missed it when I first did the unboxing a few minutes ago, so I'll be able to adapt my tripod head right away with this. This is so cool. Okay, so you can just tighten it with a dime here. Nickel is too big, so with the dime it tightens really perfectly. Okay, so I guess the this tripod head is no longer good. I'm unable to take the quick release plate off of it as it's attached to the ball head, but I will salvage this screw adapter. As we saw, it came in really handy today, so I will keep that part. Okay, so here we have it, the Sony camera with the heavy Sigma lens on the full Giotto's tripod head onto the slider, and I even have the quick release plate on both the camera and the tripod head. And as you can see, it moves very smoothly. Of course, this is not a motorized slider, it's manual, but it will give seems to be giving really good traction there, or whatever the word is. Really nice and smooth. Perfect. And the problem here with the weight of this big lens is that if you put your camera forward or lower, it will lift the slider, as the slider is very lightweight, so you can keep it straight or perhaps backwards a little, but you cannot do like a tabletop shot of this slider being too light. So depending on which angle, unless maybe you want to fix it with something and hold it down, or the best option is really to use a lighter or a smaller lens than the one I'm using right now. So there's a sound as you're sliding the camera. But of course, if you go slower, which you are supposed to, it's not too noisy. Of course, there's the weight of the lens, which is probably adding. But all in all, for a mini slider, it's going to do the job. So as long as I don't overbear the weight, or maybe will probably tie it down. Perhaps even put a plank of wood underneath, make it heavier, and then I'll be able to put the lens in whichever angle I wish to. Okay, so in the middle of the slider here you have two threaded holes, different sizes, enabling you to attach the slider to a tripod, or whichever size you may need to do that. And there it is. I just had to screw it directly onto my Giotto tripod here, and so whichever size lens or weight I'm using won't be a problem anymore. And so this is sliding beautifully on the full-size tripod here. So very cool. I get some good shots with this. Very nice. And just in case you were wondering, you can extend the feet at the bottom of the slider somewhat. It won't go too long, but you could still adjust the height, and then just tighten the nut at the bottom here, making it fairly sturdy. And of course you also have the threads here on the side if you wish to install your slider vertically to get those vertical shots, so this is possible also.
Very good.